Hello, my name is Emily. I'm an artist who goes by Wallflower. I have been posting my work since 2013. I primarily use Instagram, but I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for some time now. I was a little lost on how to start, so I asked for some guidance from some of my art mutuals. I am very thankful for the questions I received. To be honest, feeling lost was quite an understatement. I'm going to answer as many of the questions as I can fit into this video. If there are any left, I will add them into a future video. It took a long time to post this, so I had to re-record quite a bit to keep things current. For context, this video was for summer, and now it is January of 2025. I got super busy at the last part of the year. I don't know how to say more in this intro because I am stalling for one of my only cinematic moments in this video. You will see how the music ends and faded so perfectly that I needed to try to keep it. I don't think it was planned, but since I've redone so much of my audio, it is difficult to keep the timing just right. I think this would be a good place to start. What will you do in the videos? I have a lot of ideas I would like to explore. Of course, I would want to try different mediums or just show my process, whether I'm painting, drawing, or crafting. Since I mostly draw on my iPad using Procreate, I think it would be fun to talk about the brushes or packs that I enjoy. Some of my ideas for videos are more goal-oriented and are going to take quite a bit of work to execute. The goal is to be able to make storytelling videos of my original characters. I don't think it will be anything too extraordinary, but it's something I would like to try. I think it would be cool to make figurines or miniatures, but for now I will just try to keep things simple so I can post more often. What inspires you? I received various phrasings of this question. There are many things that I like that have shaped my art, but for now I will just mention the ones that got me started drawing. Growing up, I watched a lot of cartoons. I always loved to draw, but when I watched a bunch of 90s and 2000s anime series on Toonami, I really discovered what I liked. I didn't always have cable, so there would be times where I couldn't watch anime, but I would get games with art styles I thought were similar. I know for sure Kingdom Hearts was a big contributor to my art journey. I was pretty obsessed with it. I remember drawing the cover art in elementary school. I thought it looked exactly like it. I'm sure it really didn't when I think about it now. In middle school, my cousin let me play his copy of Rune Factory, which led me to one of my favorite game series, Harvest Moon, and now Story of Seasons. I then bought Harvest Moon DS Cube. Back then, I didn't have a lot of access to the internet, so game booklets and cases were great art materials to study. To this day, I think you can see the Harvest Moon undertones showing through. Maybe. As for my art now, I really like to mix my love for the 90s and 2000s anime art style with my enjoyment of the cozy slice of life genre. Games like Harvest Moon and Animal Crossing, as well as Studio Ghibli movies, influence my work. I also take a lot of inspiration from drawing seasonal subjects. Things like strawberries in the spring, wavy hair in the summer, mushrooms in autumn. I haven't really drawn that much winter stuff, but I'm sure snowmen would be a given. I also like to draw characters around different themes. like these apple girls. They have cat-shaped apple hats because I must really like cats. I think the apple slice details are so cute. I also drew a bunch of these snails last year. They were supposed to be snails who lived in different kinds of homes. So you can kind of get the sense of my drawing inspirations. So I also got a question. What made you start wanting to draw, and how old were you when you realized that this is what I want to do? My family is very artistic, and my mom, being an artist, she always encouraged us to draw whenever we were bored. Eventually it became my main source of entertainment. Sometimes I don't finish games because they inspire me to draw instead. I still do play games though. I briefly mentioned it, but I was inspired by the media I consumed. So I wanted to be able to draw the art that I liked. As for my age, I think I've always wanted to be an artist. Maybe it isn't my job, but I will always call myself an artist when someone asks what I do. Art is also very therapeutic and it gets me through tough times. Any recommendations for newbie artists who want to sell their art, and recommendations for paper for prints. I still haven't tested making prints yet, but I really like this brand of sticker paper. I found it while I was watching someone else's video on sticker paper a while ago. It's really nice and vibrant, and the stickers aren't very flimsy like another brand I used to use. I haven't had a lot of experience with selling my art. I know some make their own websites, but I use Etsy for now. I think you should do whatever suits your needs. Make things as easy as possible so you can just start. A lot of my family uses Etsy, and they've had a good amount of sales due to the built-in customer base. Every method has its pros and cons, so you just gotta do what works for you. Favorite art materials and how do I keep a sketchbook? So I haven't kept a sketchbook very well in the past few years. I want to, but I have the kind of anxiety that doesn't allow me to use my sketchbooks. It's like they're too nice to use. But hopefully I'll learn the ways of caring less. I also have the hardest time with sticker anxiety, in case you were wondering. I do, however, still doodle on scraps of paper, so I might be able to make a collage with those, so not all is lost. When I'm doodling, I really like to draw with pens. I collect a bunch of different kinds. Right now, I really like the Stabilo fine point pens. They have so many nice colors. I especially like the earthy tone ones. I also really like to paint. Lately, it's been things like these little wooden pins I made a few months ago. I really want to make some magnets for my refrigerator like this. What is your favorite sticker design? I really love these stickers. I made them back in June, and I've given them away with some of my orders. I think the colors look really nice, and the lines aren't too intricate, but they're not super simplistic either. I don't know why, but I think they actually look like real stickers. I have a hard time looking at my art as, like marketable or something, so I often try to redo them. I don't feel that way with these after all this time, and that's a rare moment for me.
I think they look great.
Music, I like to make art too. I listen to a bunch of different stuff. To be put simply, I generally like indie music and alternative rock. You might even call some of it dad rock. One of my favorite bands is Death Cab for Cutie. But to be put even more simply, I listen to a lot of Taylor Swift music. I don't think I really need to go super deep on that. But I also like to listen to bands like this. I wish I could show you more of why I like them, but someday I will make a Spotify playlist of my favorite songs. I also like to listen to instrumentals. I think, that goes without saying. Drawing with instrumentals is pretty self-explanatory, but these are some of the ones I like. What do you think your favorite part of making videos will be? At first I didn't know how to answer this, but as I was editing my video, I found putting music, sound effects, and the little details to be a lot of fun. I also made so many drawings to sprinkle in. I'm still learning how to edit, but as time goes on, I can improve the quality of my videos. Honestly, I do not enjoy making voiceovers. There's something about listening to yourself talk that makes you question a lot. I had to re-record 100% of the audio when I felt things weren't flowing properly. It was a long process, but voiceovers and just talking in general make videos more interesting to me, so I felt like it was necessary to tinker around with it. So one of my responses was, "I'm so close to feeling ready for YouTube, and you are inspiring me right now." So along similar lines with my last response, I would really love to see more of my art mutuals and other artists I've yet to discover make YouTube videos. I like hearing their different perspectives and how they create the art that I get to enjoy. When they talk about their struggles, you can feel understood. I never knew the word when I wasn't feeling good enough until I saw others express the way they deal with imposter syndrome. Obviously, voiceovers are optional, but I find them enjoyable, and I can play them as background noise while I work on art or I do my chores. Okay, so I think I got all the questions answered. If I missed any, I'm so sorry. I will add them to my next video. So this was actually really fun. I was so scared to start, but if you're like me and don't know what to start your video, I think you should just do it. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and if you would like to see more of my art, you can subscribe to this channel for future posts, and also check out my social media links down below. If you would like to buy some stickers, I'll also have my Etsy listed there as well. I hope to see you all again soon. Have a good day. Bye.